Hey y'all, here we are making ugly biscuits. What are we making?
Ugly biscuits.
Ugly biscuits. And she's a pro at it. She's been making these for how many years?
Oh, I don't know.
Sarah, she's a pro. But anyway, what we're going to do right now is get her started on it. You can find the recipe in my cookbook, Happiness is Homemade, y'all. You can get it on Amazon, an ebook or a print book. And she actually has some of my recipes on her phone, don't you?
Yes.
Never know when you're going to need them. All right, Ugly Biscuits, page 27. The first thing you're going to do is get 2 cups of self-rising flour. You go, girl. And remember, she's doing basically level. There we go. There you go. All right, while she's doing that, I put 2 tablespoons of butter in here. We're gonna pop this in the oven and let it melt because you know what? We cook them in butter, don't we, girl? We know what's good. You go ahead and move on with your stuff.
I need this.
Ooh, I can't get this in here, hold on. Got too much food in the oven.
Vinegar.
So you're gonna prepare the milk now, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, y'all, she's gotta put vinegar in the milk.
1 tablespoon of vinegar.
Yes, so she's taking a cup of milk and she's taking a tablespoon of vinegar and she's adding it in there. That basically turns it into buttermilk. You can use buttermilk if you want to, but I still recommend that you add the vinegar because the vinegar makes your bread softer. You make a well in the bottom like she's doing right now, or you make a pond or a little hole in it, and then you start pouring your ingredients in as we're waiting on that to melt. Okay, she's gonna need a stick of melted butter and she's gonna need her prepared milk.
Yep.
And then we're rocking and rolling towards some really good biscuits.
Pour in the milk first.
Yeah, either one first. You know how to do it. Just, you can't mess it up. Just pour whichever one. And make sure you can pour both of them in together.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that hasn't melted yet, but we're getting there. These are gonna be so good. I think I told you this in an earlier video, but Sydney one time sent me a message because she was away from home and said, I need the biscuit recipe. And I said, Sydney, send me a picture of your biscuits when they get done. And she sent me back a picture of an empty
pan.
An empty what?
An empty pan.
An empty pan. They got gone as soon as they were pulled out of the oven.
I'd forgotten to take a picture of it.
Yes. So just stir that up good, and then we're going to pour these out into our pan when the butter gets melted. So people love these biscuits. I've given this recipe out many, many times. I've spoken at schools and talked to kids and given them the recipes. And it's really nice when they send me a picture, like them and their grandmother or them and their mother. They'll take a picture of themselves and the ugly biscuits and they send them to me. And it's such a treat. All right, we're about ready to rumble. Now I'm going to pull out that and we'll pour these babies up. All right, here we go. And when you get this out, you've got the melted butter. This is really hot. And you're gonna do your butter around like this because you want butter on the bottom of every biscuit. Now, Sydney, don't touch the pan, okay, sweetie? Okay. And now you just gotta plop your dough in there or pour it in. Do you want me to do the pouring or do you wanna do it?
I'm good.
Okay, don't touch the pan.
How big do you want?
All right, now here we go. And if you'll notice, it's kind of thin, and she's gonna pour that right in. You got it? You got it? You go, girl. And what we'll do is cut this up afterward. There you go. That's what I do, a little spoonful at a time. Looks kind of like biscuits, but it's all gonna cook together. All right. There we go. Okay, you about got it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put this in the sink, and then these are gonna go right in the oven. So So the temperature's at 475, 10 to 15 minutes. Here we go. Y'all come on in, Sydney. We just pulled her biscuits out of the oven. How do they smell?
They smell really good.
They smell so good. We're gonna taste test one before everybody comes to the kitchen to eat. Jasper's supposed to be coming with us. Jasper, you with us?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to do a bigger biscuit than that. Now, y'all, we call these ugly biscuits, but when you flip them over, they are gorgeous. Let me show you one. Look at that buttery crust. I mean, this is cooked in butter. It's got butter all in it. What's not to love, right? All right, I'm gonna get us a little taste of this. It's very hot, so we got to take care not to burn ourselves. Oh, I can hear the crunch of the bottom. Can y'all?
Yes.
The crunch of the bottom. Oh my Lord, we are in biscuit heaven. Which piece do you want? Let's let it cool a second, and then we're going in. Is it too hot?
It's not.
It's not? Okay, here we go. Let's do cheers. Cheers, cheers. Let's eat a biscuit. What do you think? Do I get a thumbs up from anybody?
Mm-hmm.
The inside's soft, the outside's crunchy. The taste is wonderful. Y'all go make you some ugly biscuits. And you know what we say? Come on in here, Sydney. The good Lord loves you, and we love you too. Y'all have a Merry Christmas, and go make yourself some what? Ugly biscuits. Bye now. Can you turn that off?